Hello folks, welcome to another video. I'm completely unprepared for this one. Well, not that I'm usually very prepared, but I am completely unprepared for this one, just trying to get a quick video. Been very busy as usual. We've got some really interesting stuff on Roy's ramp. I think I would have spoken about it in a previous video with a red Mark 1, which we discovered had a load of quarter damage. That has developed. So yeah, hang on for that one. I'm pretty certain I mentioned this in the last video. It's still waiting for its roof. Last week kind of ran away from us, so Chris is going to try and get that done this week. Customer's not in a rush for it, so it's fine. Yeah, now you see, this is where I should be more prepared. Oh yeah, that arrived, just arrived actually. That's, well, you can tell by the condensation. Roof drains, scuttle clips, common issue on Mark 3, so it's here for us to sort that out. This arrived at the weekend, repairing that bit of damage on the front bumper, and I think it's just general servicing on this one, MOT and servicing. It did fail the MOT, it went in for the MOT yesterday. It's failed on some brake stuff, which probably won't be too major. That I road tested that yesterday. Customer, it's been here for a long time, you all know about this one, or one with the full seals and everything. But one of the jobs on the list was an idle issue, which it didn't develop the whole time it was here. It was absolutely fine. But having spoken to the owner, I believe it was actually a coil pack issue. So we fitted new coil packs, and I test drove it for an hour yesterday, and it was fine throughout. So that's good. That one up there was the one that Jake was working on. We're just doing a lot of mechanical stuff on that next, which we're waiting for a slot to be able to do that. This one, again, was another one of Jake's. You saw that on the ramp previously, and that is, again, waiting for another slot. What else have we got? I don't think we've got much more. This one, behind the hot trucks, that one's in for a load of welding work, so you'll be seeing that appearing on Roy's ramp. I think he's scheduled to crack on with that towards the end of this week. Well, I think he's going to be a bit delayed because the car that's on his ramp has grown again. Actually, let's talk about that. So on the car on Roy's ramp, the whole rear corner was found to be a problem. So this car has donated more of its parts to help repair that one. So yeah, we basically cut away the whole corner from that to use on the other car. Yeah, it's turned into a big job. But the owner's had that one for, I think he said, about 18 years, something like that. Ashley's in here, looking busy at the computer. Right, so let's go straight to Roy, shall we? I think he's just test fitting the replacement full rear quarter at the moment. Tell us the story of your woes.
Many bodgeries makes many headaches for the next person. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Let's talk about them, because it's been quite a story, isn't it? So we discovered that it had been hit. So it came in for rear seals and arches, which we thought was just going to be a standard job, but we discovered that it had been hit in this area. And the reason how we discovered that was all these sort of areas here within the seam sealer, you pressed it and it was just all soft. It was all corrosion contained by seam sealer all the way around here. And as we've got into it, as Roy's got into it a bit more, because we cut to be able to do the rear quarter the same way Mazda did. We remove a section of this rear scuttle. But yeah, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So, well, there's the remains of it. Normally you would drill out the spot welds, and reuse that, but unfortunately where it's been done before, there was fake spot welds, and it had also been welded from underneath.
Yeah, we found that throughout, didn't we? We found that all along here. What looked like spot welds was just, and there was hardly any welding on the top of that, was there?
No, it wasn't. No. So yeah, I drilled through what I thought was spot welds. Turned out it wasn't spot welds. I was still struggling to get this off. I ended up having to take this whole section out, which we found that this had been replaced when it had last reporter. So normally this would sit like that. And there's normally a couple of spot welds here, and there'd be like 3 and sort of 2 of, so about 5 coming down here. But unfortunately they were everywhere, and I had to mangle that to get it off so I could reuse this. And then trying to get this off of this, I ended up going through, so I've now got to cut this section out, remake that section as well.
And put that back in?
Put that back in, and what I'm doing at the moment is trying to make sure that everything's lined up. Because the obviously the crucial bit is that the Frankenstein bolts, catch plates, go through the rear quarter scuttle. And if this isn't lined up now, when they put the scuttle on, they'll be completely out. So,
yeah.
But I can show you what we've been up to.
Yep.
Until now. It might. I'll try not to swear. It's a pain in the butt to get off. Quite handy with doing rear quarters because you can bolt them into the catch plate holes.
You still got a clamp on there, haven't you, mate?
No. This section off. As you see, we zinc prime the new panel inside because the coat's not a protected layer. So I think last time you come around, all this lot was missing.
Yeah, I can't remember if I recorded that or not.
I think you did.
Do I?
Yeah. So, as you can see, it's different colour.
Yeah.
That's because this panel, and about here, up this section is obviously of another car.
Well, we were going to do it sort of piece by piece, weren't we? But we thought we may as well just remove the whole section and weld the whole section in.
I'd rather have done it in one piece because then I know that's in the right place.
Yeah.
Because that's all factory weld and sealer. So I figured take it all from one piece. It was a bit of a pain trying to unpick it from the panels that I didn't need. It's the price you pay.
Yeah.
And well then, so I got this panel replaced now because this is all right here.
And that helped also then because you used that.
I did. I did actually. Yeah, so I did actually show you that I don't.
Yeah, we did,
I made
didn't we?
This whole section, but I managed to keep this section here, which obviously, like Gareth did help me because I managed to keep it to about here.
Yeah.
And then just replace from there round. And now with the rear quarter on, this is actually it's in the right place.
It's bang on, yeah.
It's bang on. So yeah, so now I've got to redo this bit, and then go and cut off a section of starting off of a breaker. And then weld that on, and then it's no, that's the last job. This bit first, rear quarter, and then starting.
It's been giving you a headache, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was very stressed out the other day. It was to the point it got to. I was overthinking.
Sometimes you just got to do it, haven't you?
Yeah, I was like Jake come over and he's like, he said, "I'll do this, do that," and then he said, "Just got to do it." I was like, "Do you know what?" He's like, I was like, but as I cut it, and the more I cut it, I tacked it in, trimmed it up, and it just fell into place in the end. So
good.
All good.
And the added bonus is that was originally red.
It was originally red. It was originally made, yes. So, yeah, it's just been a headache. But
That was quite a good repaint on that car originally, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, because it was everywhere.
Not many places
All
do.
inside,
Yeah,
because all inside the boot shop had been done. Everything.
they really wanted it that colour.
Yeah.
Shame it was rotten. Not there, obviously.
Oh. No, it wasn't like that. No, it was really solid right there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I'm just contending with still bent metal, but trying to sort it out.
Nearly light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, Roy. Hey?
The dim light.
That it isn't a train.
I've still got to fight the rear quarter, yeah.
Yeah. Jolly
We'll
do.
get there.
I can't get through.
You can. Step. Big step. Always step.
All right, Jake. So Jake's on chassis rails. You just finishing it up, are you, or just that side? No, all finished. Okay. And then you're on to.
Right, next portion would be the wings.
Right.
We've got clean up.
Yeah, I think it's just one side, isn't it?
One
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Clean that up.
So let's have a look at that. Yes, this wing's got rust issues.
Very thin at the bottom.
Yeah. And then cleaning up the seal, etc. We're going to have colour match issues with this. Unfortunately, the customer's budget doesn't stretch to what is really needed on a yellow car, which is, well, full repaint really, yeah. But we're not even doing any blending either, unfortunately.
Yellow one.
No. And then he's marked out the seals, so it's rear seals, rear arches, and all associated stuff with that. Hopefully we'll be able to show you that when that's cut open.
Got a boot pocket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, common problem on the Mark 2s and 2.5s is both the jack pocket floor and battery pocket floor.
The battery pocket was almost like a pond.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, hence why the bung's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was about an inch, 2 inches worth of water in the pocket.
That's not good where electricity's
No.
involved.
No.
All right.
I thought it was going to smell like rotten eggs.
That might actually be a problem in an archwell then. There might be a hole in there that's allowing water in. Or just block roof drains. Alright, cheers Jake. Chris is still on the Monza.
On my phone actually. Yeah, so done all the mechanical work now. So we had to change gearbox oil, change diff oil, service brakes. Brakes actually weren't too bad. We had to put a new caliper on that side, on the near side front. Steering rack. Which,
power steering
I
on
haven't
it,
told you yet actually. Do you want the good news live?
Go on then. Wait, power steering?
Much change it.
It's leaking.
Yeah.
Good. Have we got any?
On a car maybe, yeah. So that's going to have to go to paint and I'll deal with that when it comes back.
Right.
So I'll get it under seal today, and then I just got to like take some bits off, fit the front wings, and it can go to paint.
Cool.
So yeah, I think it's coming out actually from the top, where the shaft goes into the steering wheel. You can see it that side. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll go up. Yeah, when I ran it up this morning, there was like a drip. And I was like, oh.
Hence why there's a cloth on the floor.
Yeah. It looks
We don't have much luck with power steering pumps, do we? Power steering.
So I brake cleaned this,
Right.
but it's trickling from the back at the top. Which I don't know. It could be. It's a seal though.
Well, clean it all up, see if it's still got a drip on it when it comes back from paint. We'll know then, won't we?
I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not I can just take that middle section out and leave it.
All right.
But yeah, paint the bum. Not ideal, but.
Okay. Well, that's boring.
Ashley's been
Or annoying. Eh?
Ashley's been
Yeah, I've got to look over this one. This one, I didn't take the aftersunners out. This one I just need to check it because it's in for a lot of bodywork, a lot of panels here and there. But I want to check it from a rust point of view first because there were some bubbles on this arch lip. I just want to make sure there's no other rust before we go back to the customer. I think it's okay. By the looks of it.
we had this.
We've done an underseal, haven't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And it's structurally all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
At the back here is all good.
Oh, if I'd bothered to look that up, I probably wouldn't have needed to do that.
Yeah, we've done the underseal.
Right.
This, I mean, other than
So it's just that art. It's just that questionable arch lip, really, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. All right, and that one there, which I'm pretty certain I mentioned in the previous video, I'm still waiting for the customer to decide what to do. Run.
What to do with that?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I know. There's one very clear answer, and unless you're emotionally attached to
Which
that
he is.
vehicle, yeah, I know. Yeah.
so
But it would make more sense just buy something.
buy our Jasper Common
Yeah, just buy something else because there's
for
rock
half
everywhere.
for half the price.
Like it's everywhere.
Yeah. But if he wants to do it, we'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.